Hey everyone! Joshua the Ubernerd here, and welcome to Ubernerd Gaming. We're back with some more The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. This episode, I'm very excited. It's going to be a little quicker than most of them. Most of them have been about 2 hours, but I do have some plans later on today, so I might be cutting this one just a bit shorter than usual. But we're going to be playing some more Tears of the Kingdom real quick, and I'm very excited to get you guys to join me. Um, just before we get started, I just want to go over a few things. Again, first of all, please remember that this is part of thearcadearchives.com. We're part of the Arcade Archives Network, and if you want to see older episodes of Ubernerd Gaming, just go to thearcadearchives.com and check it out. All the old episodes are on there. Plus, you can also check out our really cool blog with all the really cool posts that we put about memories about video games. I know that our founder Ray has been doing some about the TurboGrafx, and Danny just put up a really great article about one of the artists that created the look for Super Mario Brothers. So that's really cool. Check that out. Speaking of Danny, he also has a stream, so check out his stream at Danny Ultra 9. Danny Ultra 9 is his Twitch stream, so check that out as well. And finally, as you can notice down here at the bottom, we have another blog here as well called Kerpowie. That's our pop culture blog. So just scan the QR code. You can check out Kerpowie there as well. Alrighty. Well, everyone, I think it's about time to jump into the game, so let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. Alright, so, a lot has happened since you missed me, since you guys left last time. So my main objective right now is to find all of the towers and fill up my map for Hyrule. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to stay away from the story mode or anything like that. I'm just kind of getting my bearings, stuff like that. So, I'm going to do something unexpected here. I'm going to get myself a thing, and another thing, a thing. No, come back! Oh well. That was a catch for just a second. I won't lose you. I should have done that not on the... Crap. You guys just come up with the unexpected times here. Go away. Nobody likes you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this glider here to go across the cavern. I meant to get one of those fans, but unfortunately I'm down the tube, so I'm gonna have to deal with that later. But for right now, I'm just gonna grab this, we'll put that on there. Speaking of Danny, he's playing Breath of the Wild right now. Alrighty. I've got plenty of fans, so I'm not worried about losing another one. But here we go. We're going to attach this to the back tail, like so. And now, let's go. Whee! Whee! Alright. That worked out great. Let's continue taking you with me. Alright, I'm trying to get to the one over there. Let's see. There it is. Just trying to find it. Wonder if it'll... a little bit, not much. Okay. Nope. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have to do this quick, though. I have to really do this quick. There we go. Okay. Hey, come back! No, not again! Not again! Oh well. Alright. It's a little cold, so let's heat them up. Oh. Ice breath. Feathered spear. Nice. Alright, where's my glider? Is... There we go. Come closer. Okay. Okay, put you down here. Just a second. Hold you there. Enough time for me to get on. Raise you up. Move you forward. Let you go. And then pull you back. Ah. Whee! Go up! Go over! Go up again! Oh no! Crap. This is not what I wanted. At all. Here goes my glider. Alright. Well. Dang. I think I could sneak by them. Yeah, I think I can sneak by them. Try to avoid confrontation as much as possible. Please and thank you. Let's see. 4. There we go. Gonna need that. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I can get up to the top there. The thing up there is moving really slow in the wind. Alright. Woo! I think I can get up there. Got my climbing gear on, right? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to everyone watching. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, please let me know. As long as they don't involve spoilers, I don't care. Aha. And there you go. Deals with them all. Not a big problem here. Alright, let's open up another part of the map. So yeah, that's what I'm pretty much doing. I'm just going around, getting anything and everything that has to do with the map. Whee! Trying to not map out all of Hyrule, like the underground I'm gonna leave until I go more exploring down there, but I'm trying to get all the surface good to go here. Change my costume. Alright, here we go. New shrine. Whee! Perfect. Ha ha ha! Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So yeah, I am really enjoying this game, and my vacation time is a perfect time to stream all this, so hope you guys are enjoying it. Aid from above. Okay. What does that mean? Aid from above. No. Just jump it, right? Yeah, okay. Duh. Sometimes the best solutions are the most simple. Crouch. Ooh, I feel like a spy. Laser grid. Dun 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 dun. Great. Easy. What's over here, Joshua wonders. There's a laser. And there's another laser. Is that the end? Holy crap. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. What? Oh, yeah. Bloop. There we go. I don't think I can climb, so looks like I have to not miss it. I have to miss out on whatever the treasure chest was in here. Oh well. Goodbye. That was easy. Yeah, that was fine. Oh, super spy. It was cool. I almost forget that you can do that ability. It's so crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like a super spy. Okay, so the other reason why I want to come into this area specifically is because I'm looking for a village, so I can get a um, North Summit, North Crest, West Summit. I'm guessing that's the only village there. Hill. Lake. I'm guessing that's the only village, so we're gonna have to go over there. This hill here, hopefully I'll be able to go where I need to. Down here. Oh, I don't want to do that right now. Alright, where is... This way? Trying to see... There's a horse stable over there. In that for later. There's a shrine over there. Where's the town? I can barely see. Be to my right. Looks like there's a, no. Yeah, it looks like there's a little temple over there. So look at that first. We get a little bit further. Then I can make it. I can make this. I can make this. There we are. Cool. Hi, customer. Welcome to the Slippery Falcon. So I'm kind of free, mister. Let's see what they got to sell. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. Horn. Ooh. Berries. Yes. I want one. Oh, wait. Did I just sell the fairy, or did I buy a fairy? Crap, I just sold it. Oh, no. Crap. Oil jar. Dang it. Oh well. There's nothing I can do about it now. There's a shrine here. Oh well. I'll have to get another fairy somewhere. Alright, here we go. Another shrine time. Shrine time. Shrine time. Right. Ride the winds? Okay. I can do that. Whoa. Ah. Well, that was fun. Oh. Ooh. Whoa. Nice. Ooh. I think I'm good with my bows. So I don't miss. Now I don't have to worry about them. down. Yep. Whee! That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Two very, very easy to shrines. Very easy. Love it though. Love me a good shrine. Love me a good shrine. Nice. Nice. Alright. I don't think these shrines are supposed to... These shrines specifically are supposed to be difficult. So... Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's a little cave here or something. Thought so. I thought I'd find you. I had an inkling. I get. Oh, is this cold weather gear? Nice. Yes. Sure. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I already got the pants. Resistance. Cold resistance. Oh, dang. 650? You gotta be kidding. This time I know what I'm gonna sell. Right. Let's see. I can sell 2 of these topazes. Leave 1. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Different prices. Different things. Ooh, yeah. 2 of these sapphires. Got 6 of them. Actually, I could probably do 3. I can do 3. Yeah. Perfect. That'll give me enough to buy the headdress, which for some reason is more expensive than the shirt. Why, I don't know. Alright, now I'm ready for cold weather. Should be completely protected from cold weather now. Ooh, while I'm here, this is probably a good idea. Get some fish going. Fish skewer. Hold. A little bit salt. Where's my salt? Guys. Yeah. I love that he hums some Zelda tunes. It's so funny. Mushrooms. I got thistle or two. Go. Steamed mushrooms. Okay. I have a lot of meat. Like, that's a lot of meat. Right. Doodle-doodle-doo. Let's see. I got 26 of these. Let's put some meat in there. There we go. Steam meat. Alright, I think that's enough. Okay. So, I'm also coming to this village here. Oh no. I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Eat a customer. Who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to Swallow Roost's Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. That's 50. No, I'm good. Thank you, anyways. That's the guy I sent the... that's where I got the clothes from. I thought I was going up. Maybe I went down and then went back up? I don't know. I'm trying to look for... Ooh, there's something glowing over here. Oh yeah, baby. Love me my arrows. That's as far high as I go. Right. Well, folks, if you're, I'm gonna go talk to this bird here. I'm sure it's probably part of the story here. Is that a girl bird?
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
Ooh, look. Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you're doing well. Teba. It is very nice to meet you again. To see you again. Do you remember my son Tulin? He's grown taller and perhaps not yet grown up. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. What? You think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scoring trip. You can all keep wasting your time treating the Song of Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Listen, you. Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard. And he's having trouble hearing no. He mentioned a song. It's an old folk song here in Ritu village. Long, long ago, we faced different sort of upheaval. The village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so it claims, the song that's passed down through generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then, you'll get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by the upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Even if the Song of Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there's something lurking high in the sky. But the air is turbulent now, that no Naruto can fly close enough to look at it. This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth, but Tulin, he thinks we cling to the song out of the cowardice. But these are Ritu matters. You came for some purpose, yes? What? This is terrible news. So then, not every Hyrule castle is safe? If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomenon around the world are related somehow, we Ritu would ordinarily love to contribute to your search. But this normal blizzard shows no signs of stopping, and food has gone scarce. Everyone I can spare is already out, researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband has been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so he might have already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? He's in a lodge near here. If you'd like, try visiting him. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna drop on him before he gets me. Got him. Easy peasy, living in the breezy. Is there any weapons I can draw? Not really. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave you there. Snow trekking. Ooh. Place this right. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Try letting go. Yep, that always works. Yeah. Money. Ooh. Biting meaty rice balls. Yeah. That's the best gift right there. Bomb flowers.
Ah.
Alright. 2 bonfires over here. Before I talk to him. Trailhead Lodge. Some strange things at the foot of the Hebra Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I can think of, but haven't learned anything. Now, even what they're made of, what they were for, all I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. Huh? Well, I gotta get out. Well, I've got all I'm going to get out of these things. I want, for some reason, they're all yours. Well, I'm taking them. I'm taking them. I'm taking all of it. Well, how you wouldn't know what wood or flint was, but okay. Wood. Spice peppers. Drawing a special menu for those out scavenging for food. Just kidding. Ingredients are hard to come by this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up, so you don't notice the cold so much. We do not have many of them here, but you're welcome to what's available. In situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help each other if we can. Oh, that's nice. What's up with your... Is that a wig? Are you wearing a wig? You hearth? You're wearing a wig? I'm worried about... After I heard that you were gone missing. What happened? Ah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with more immediate problem. Everyone from the village is left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of the terrible blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly yet on the top of everything else. Sorry, bud, I wish I could do more for you. Though now I think of it, maybe Tulin can help. Alright, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Even Stern Teba acknowledges that Tulin's skills are cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Jinsei and Leza on a trip to find food. To the hover. April South Summit Cave. That's northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff out in front, up to the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot. Find the bonfires at the mouth of the cave, and you'll be fine. You'll wait in finding Tulin. Okay. This is not exactly what I wanted to do. Hey there. Are you here because of the spot of the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so keep these bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it, so you can spot them even from the air. Though, as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlights set up around the fancy Skyview Tower. It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat for size and sheer brightness. Highlands are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. Okay. So I went over to the town here. But there has to be another village. Okay. So let's go back to Lookout Landing. Because I'm trying to get an upgrade for my Purapad. The Purapad will prove to be absolutely essential for finding the princess. I'm sure of it. So you'll have to want the pad upgrade to be of even more use, starting with the shrine sensor. But I can't do it at Lookout Landing, not with the meager equipment we have out in here. Even with my genius, these things, I need the Purapad research lab in Hot Narrow Village. Dedicated. That's right. The lab is dedicated to enhance the Purapad, which Pura has developed. Once in the lab, and you join me there, I can further improve the power pad and start the sensor. You'll find the lab in East Nakulida, which is southwest corner of Hyrule, on the far side of Hetnero Village. Okay. So he said the south Hetnero Village. It must be something I haven't seen yet, because I've got 2 areas here I haven't gone to yet. I already checked their old lab up here, but that's not the lab that they want. Southeast or southwest. I forget what he said. Alright, let's read what he said again, just so I can... Shrine sensor. Narrow Village. Sensor. East Nakuda. Off the southeast corner of Hyrule. So down and to the right. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to go to the southeast. Dress for success here. Alright. So, we need to go to the southeast, which is in this area here. Anywhere in the sky that's close to that? Not really. There's a few places, but where I can visit. Alright, go back to the ground. Let's see. Closest I'm gonna get is over here. I have an idea, though. I have an idea. Because I want to get the upgrade for the Burrow Pad. So I can scan for the shrines a lot easier. Alright, so southeast from my current position. Be around here somewhere. Right there. There. I see it. Nope, nope. Can't use it in the sky. Looks like there's some stuff over here I can use. Yeah, I got a fairy. Seems like I've been here before. Great. Alright. So we're going that way. So we can use this bad boy over here. Now, just out of plain curiosity. Ha ha ha. Plain. Okay, whatever. Just out of plain curiosity. Ooh. It's what get me there faster. Let's do rockets. Yeah. Rockets would get me there faster. Fans is there anything over here? Nope. Okie rockets would get me there faster. I think that's what I'm gonna use. Dun. The good thing is, once the rocket runs out, when the rocket runs out, I can still glide a little bit. So, don't think these things are very heavy users. Oh, no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Gonna make this even. There we go. Alright. I am ready. Let's begin. Woohoo! Up in the sky? I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm at much more distance now. Just in case this thing's about to expire. Oh, okay, I already got it. I don't know why it's glowing green. I've never seen it glow green before. Oh, yep. Don't know why I did that, but okay. Just in case anything comes out. Yep, look at that. No mercy. I'm not playing around with this thing. Where are they? We got one. Right, it's time. Beat you with your own weapon. His friends are just sitting there eating stuff. Sucker. I'm gone, bye. Can't really climb too much, so I'm gonna go over here where it's a little bit easier to climb. Because it's raining, so it's not gonna be easy to climb. Let's see. Get my bearings here. Okay, let's go a lot farther, I guess. Also, I learned that those wing gliders have a time limit, which I didn't know there was. Okay, that's the one I'm looking for. I don't think I'll be able to climb this. I'm in the mine. Nope. It's a little harder to climb, but not impossible. Oh. Okay. Back, and here we go. Whee! Right over the heads of all those guys. There you go. So yeah, that's my plan, is to basically get all of Hyrule mapped out. That way I know where I'm going. So there's one over here and there's one over there. I'm also trying to upgrade my Puro pad so that I'll have that all upgraded and ready to roll. Oh no. Well, how the heck am I supposed to... All this rain going on here. Oh, no, not that. That didn't work. Well, let's see if it works. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. Let's build some assistance here. What do I need? I need it to be long enough to shield it from the rain. Yes, that's right, folks. We are solving my problems with bridges. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm solving all my problems with bridges. Construction expense report. 10 pieces of wood, 100 rupees. I used this cold from the rain, so you'd need to warm them up. Nobody can call that a waste. Need a few more tents to keep the luggage and firewood dry from rain, so I got them. Alright, that should do it. It should shield this from the rain. Yeah! I solved another problem with bridges! Great. That is great. That is great. Yeah, I can't burn the rest of them, but at least I can do that. Here we go! Ah, yeah. Well, this will tell me where the village is. Hopefully. Yep, this is where I need to go. So first, get my light armor on. Second, I need to. Nope. Second. No. Dang it. There we go. Okay. So this is the area I need to be in. I'm looking for a village. Angel's Peak. Ash Pond. Plateau. Oh. I don't see it. That's not good. Dueling Peaks. It must be in this area then. Because I don't see anything that's marked off as a village. There's a marsh. Valley. It has to be in this area, honestly. I forgot what he said. I might have to go back. But for right now... Yeah, that next one is at the top of the mountain there. It's going to be not impossible to get to, but very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to get to. Well, there's some dragon tears over there. I may have to do that later. I'm not going to do that on stream, just because I'm trying to keep as much of the story as I can spoiler-free. I'm not going to be 100% on this, but I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as I can. Alright. Oh, looks like there's something over there. Not sure what, but there's something. What's going on? The village! They've destroyed the village. It's ruined. No way we're getting close to with all those monsters around. Why do I get the feeling we're being watched? Ah, were you planning to visit the Ubernerd village? You want to make other plans if you value life. Not to rule your travel plans, but as head of the village, it's my duty to protect the locals and visitors alike. See, those monsters have taken over the village. I don't know if they're after food or supplies or what have you. But the minute they arrived, they started acting like they owned the place. With some bit of luck, everyone from the village managed to escape in one piece. But with their homes destroyed, now to live, well, villagers have scattered to the four winds. If only those monsters weren't there. Master builder that I am, I have those buildings fixed up in a jiffy. There's been an increase of monsters lately. I wonder if it was because of the upheaval. They seem to be more aggressive, too. I never thought I'd be bold enough to launch an attack from the sea. They're behaving just like pirates. As long as even a single one of them remains, it's too dangerous to go to the village. Interesting. Restless cricket. Alright, let's go do the temple here. I'm not gonna be able to take that village on. At least not now. But I can take the shrine on. And after this shrine, I think I'm going to wrap things up a little bit. So, thank you guys for joining me. Don't leave just yet, because you gotta see the shrine. Uh-oh. I got nothing. Uh-oh. Alright, folks. Well, unfortunately, I have to get ready. Some friends are coming over, so I'm actually going to have to cut it here. I'm sorry for this. Here, I'll make a deal. I'll stop it here now, and we'll pick it up back maybe tomorrow. Okay? So, make sure you're following me so you can get an announcement when I go live. But I will keep it here. I will not play it until we get back. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys had a good time. We'll see you in a few. Bye, everybody.